I miss the good old days. I really do. And yes, I said the phrase, the phrase that makes you feel old, like you're suddenly some kind of tired old person. But that's not the point of the phrase. That's not why I say I miss the good old days. Some days ago, recently, a friend of mine, childhood friend, we're walking back home from the gym, and he played a song, one of the many songs that we play or listen to during the summertime of like our childhood. And while he was playing it, we looked at ourselves and like, wow, we really miss the good old days. And that phrase, I miss the good old days, is something that has run around in my mind a lot, especially with like YouTube and even just the general idea of missing the good old days. And I thought about why that is. The good old days, as we call them, back then, the worries were next to minimal. They were almost non existent. The only thing you were worried about was not failing school and, well, playing your favorite game, in my case was Minecraft or whatever online game that I found. And yeah, like then I didn't have to worry about anything else. I would just rush home from school, quickly finish my homework so that I could make sure that everything was done and I wasn't, forgetting to do homework before the next day or just to have more free time. And after doing that, I would quickly rush to the computer, turn it on, play, and just play and play and play and all of that. And even when I wasn't, playing on the computer, on the weekends, I would go outside, play with this childhood friend. We would imagine, just come up with different stories, like just simple things that you would see and be like, oh yeah, children are just playing. But then it was fun. There wasn't any need to, impress anybody. There wasn't any thing that needed my attention, and if I didn't take care of it there would be severe consequences. Yeah, I'm older now. I'm much older. I'm an adult now, so things are definitely much different than they were then. But still, I still miss the good old days, even with things like YouTube, for example. Creators, your favorite creators, would just upload whatever content they thought was cool, whatever they thought was fun, whatever interested them, not because they were trying to, crack an algorithm, not because they were trying to get you to watch the video at all costs. It was simply a simpler time. It was a simpler time. And now it feels more like every video or a lot of the videos that are out there as a staple, a standard on YouTube. It's like they're trying to beat whatever crazy thing just happened or whatever crazy thing a creator did. And I I find it hard to watch those videos. I find it hard to, click on them and watch them because maybe, just maybe, even as a creator and even as maybe a viewer as well, the videos don't speak to me. The videos themselves, I already know or have a general idea that, yeah, this is just going to be another video of doing something crazy or absolutely insane, which kudos to whoever the creator did. They spent a lot of time working on it, but it doesn't speak to me. And so I don't even bother watching it. I don't bother myself trying to click on the video because I already know what's happening. And I miss those times on YouTube, the simpler times where we'd have creators like Dan TDM or just even like just very simple productions. They would upload a content because they thought it was cool. You would watch it because you thought it was funny, and that was it. And next week, the same thing. They would upload something else they thought was cool or interesting. You watch it because you thought it was cool and interesting. It was a simpler, much simpler time. And I know I can't physically take myself back to my childhood. I can't physically go back to the good old days and re-experience that again. And this is far beyond, just nostalgia speaking. But an aspect of the good old days that I want to bring back, especially even with my content, is to bring back that simplicity where I don't need or feel the need, even though I haven't really, I've tried as much as possible not to fall into that. I don't feel the need to outdo anyone. I don't feel the need to, make my content even crazier or make it even more unbelievable or try and make it feel like you have to click on this video. It was just bring back that aspect, that simplicity. I think that's what it is in the good old days. That simplicity where all I had to do was just, or all you had to do was just to upload whatever you thought was interesting, whatever you thought was cool, whatever interested you as a person. And that's what I want to do too. Just upload it where even the game Minecraft, like, it's a backdrop, basically. I'm enjoying the game the way I want to enjoy it, the way I like to enjoy it, even if that may require some mods or whatever. But still, like, it's not necessarily to make the gameplay interesting or, just because I feel the game itself is lacking in some ways, shape, or form, but to do it because I want to do it, because I find it fun playing the game that way. And talking about whatever it is on my mind, as simple as that sounds, even with things like thumbnails and all of that, just making it simpler, making it feel like there's a genuine human behind the screen talking to you, not trying to impress you, not trying to, make you feel like they've come up with something new, unique, something crazy that you've never seen before. It's just simple, completely simple, as unedited as possible, and that's just how it is. So hopefully I can bring that back with the new direction I'm taking my content, and hopefully that can feel like the old YouTube, not necessarily trying to force the old YouTube back, but to just bring back that aspect of it, that simplicity, where it was just completely simple. It feels like a human behind it, not trying to impress, but just existing, talking to another human being. So yeah, that's just it, and I think that'll be all for today. See you around. Take care.